Yasha, sorry to interrupt you there. We need to quickly shift our attention to more breaking news coming in. Remember, the Supreme Court is hearing several pleas in the NEET paper leak scam. Given that the Supreme Court has taken up some of these pleas for hearing today, it's a big remark coming in from the top court. The Supreme Court says one thing is very clear, that a paper leak has happened. The fact is that the sanctity of the examinations have been compromised. Remember, the central government, the NTA, which conducts the NEET UG examination, earlier told the Supreme Court that scrapping the exam would seriously jeopardize lakhs of honest candidates without proof of large-scale breach of confidentiality. But the Supreme Court, coming out with this big observation, says the fact is that the sanctity of the exam has been compromised. Sharon, my colleague, joins us with more details. Sharon, take us through the key observations made by the Supreme Court.
Well, right now, the CGI is in fact hearing the petition that has been filed by some of the students who have been asking for a re-examination of NEET UG 2024. And the key observation is that while in the hearing that has been made by CGI is that he in fact says that one of the important aspects in the modality in which leak took place, if the modality is through social media, it is a possibility that the leak is wide. And most importantly, he says that one thing is very clear, that a leak has happened, and the fact is that the sanctity of the exam has been compromised. So this is a big observation that is coming in from CGI amid the controversy regarding the NEET UG examination, where a number of students are in fact demanding a re-examination of the NEET altogether. Remember, 24 lakh students have given this examination, and this examination results were in fact cancelled last moment, saying that there has been in fact paper leak, to which the CGI has in fact accepted that it seems that leak has happened, and the fact is that the sanctity of the exam has been compromised. Now, the crucial question here is that what is going to be the judgment of the Supreme Court, whether a re-examination will be ordered by the Supreme Court, because remember, last time when this matter was in the Supreme Court said that the authority can go ahead with the counselling session. The counselling session has not been notified by the Health Ministry yet. Meanwhile, this hearing is going on, where the CGI has categorically said that the sanctity of the exam has been compromised. So all eyes on Supreme Court right now, whether a re-examination of NEET UG 2024 will happen, as these students have been demanding, or whether some sort of a solution will in fact be suggested by the Supreme Court when a number of competitive exams have been compromised one after the other.
Absolutely. And you know, the CGI in as many words also goes on to talk about, or rather touch upon, several other aspects, concerns which the students have raised amidst this massive controversy around the NEET UG 2024 exam. Remember, there were several students who were in the favor of reconducting the examination, others who said that the fact that we have attempted the examination with utmost honesty, it's going to be a setback for us. But Sherin, it's important to highlight what the CGI says. He says another important aspect is modality in which the leak took place. If the modality is through social media, it is a possibility that the leak is wide. So there are certain red flags that have been spoken of by the Supreme Court in today's hearing.
Absolutely, because remember, when we talk about not just NEET UG examination, though right now Supreme Court is hearing the petition that is concerning NEET UG, but also if we see that UGC NET examination results were also cancelled because the question paper were doing the rounds in the dark web, and then ultimately it was spreading in social media. That is what something that has been highlighted by the CGI, that if the papers have been leaked on social media, then it's a widespread leak. And this has in fact compromised the examination altogether. Now, while we speak, there is in fact a response that is coming in from the government. Remember, NTA has submitted their affidavit as far as the NEET UG examination is concerned. They have been saying that when we talk about these 24 lakh students, most of them, 13 lakh of them, has in fact been selected, has been eligible for this examination. And because there has been a region-specific leak that has happened in Bihar, Samastipur, or for Godhra, that should not make the other students suffer. And there should not be a re-examination altogether. But right now, it's a very key observation that has been made by CGI, where he has accepted that clearly it seems that the exams have been compromised. And this is exactly what the students have been saying. Remember, the issue with the students have been the inflated scores. Around 64 of the students have got 720 out of 720. Now, even if students who have scored 640, 650, which is considered to be a good score, they are not able to get to the college, their preferred college. And that is why these students have been asking for a re-examination. So all eyes on Supreme Court. Right now the hearing is going on. Probably today or by tomorrow, a judgment will come by Supreme Court. Of course, the number of students have been hoping for a re-examination, whereas the government has been saying a re-examination is going to be a mammoth task. And why should there be a re-examination when the situation has, in fact, the paper leak situation has arisen only in areas like Bihar and Godhras, and why should the rest of the students should suffer because of this paper leak?
Okay. The CJI also asking some very pertinent questions to the NDA. In what custody were papers reserved? When did NDA send the papers to banks in the cities? That the Supreme Court wants to know what is the printing press, what were the transportation arrangements, so on and so forth. So really getting down to the basics, to the nitty-gritties around the manner in which this paper was circulated and where all did this paper reach, what could have been the possible loopholes. All of that is being addressed by the Supreme Court as we speak. Sherin, many thanks for joining us with the latest. We'll come back as and when we hear more from the top court on the ongoing